Hey friends, Amanda Markham here with Markham Sold Team at Berkshire Hathaway. Susan Hatfield, as you know, our favorite lender with Benchmark Mortgage. So we were talking recently and just about this market. So we've got some really cool scenarios, two scenarios that she's going to rattle off a lot of numbers and kind of go into a lot of details. So you're going to want to listen closely because this is like really cool stuff about like actual clients that we've helped buy years ago, sell now, and then buy like a twice double house and then like better their financial picture. So tell us about the first folks.
Okay, so scenario one, we had a client that purchased a home in 2013 for $160,000. They did not put any money down. They currently owed $133,000. Their monthly mortgage payment, including taxes and insurance, was $1,025. Like a lot of young families, their family had grown, they had a couple kids, and they
were
knew,
bursting.
they knew they needed more space. They came to us and said, hey, we can afford $1,400 a month. What can we do? Amanda actually sold their house for $215,000, so the client walked away with $68,000 in their pocket. They were able to purchase a home twice the square footage that they had, with a sales price of, it was right at $300,000, and it kept their monthly payment, taxes, insurance, everything right under that $1,400 mark where they wanted.
That's amazing. Like double the house, and they bought their house in 2013, and were able to double their house, and their payment hardly changed.
Yep, exactly where they wanted. You know, it was
what they were comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So the second scenario is a little bit more complicated, but I mean this one really is amazing.
But the point of this complication, and what I think makes you so great at what you do, and why I tell everyone you just have to at least get Susan's opinion on this. Most of the time everyone works with you after they get your opinion because she's a genius, is that she looks at the overall picture. Having that Dave Ramsey training and everything, she wants people to live debt-free, to not have to use her eventually, and to have a paid-for home, and to have no other debt. So this is really cool if you care anything about having less debt.
Yeah, or just making more of your money, you know?
Or taking it, saving
the most of your money. So, okay, so this client purchased a home in 2012. So that meant they had 21 years left to make their mortgage paid in full.
Their 30-year mortgage,
They also done 100% financing as well, done a rural housing loan. They owed $145,000. Their payment was $1,130, so $1,130 a month. The consumer also, though, they had $40,000 in other debt, meaning credit card debt, they had a car payment, and a personal loan. The total payments on their consumer debt was $1,400. So total combined between their mortgage payment and their consumer debt was about $2,500. This family had grown too. They actually had 3 kids and needed
really bad a much bigger house.
They needed a much bigger home, yes. So Amanda actually sold their home for $279,000, which meant the client had $115,000 in their pocket after they closed.
Yeah.
They actually bought a new home for $350,000. They put right at $75,000 down. Their mortgage payment, though, they ended up doing a 20-year mortgage. So remember, I said in the beginning they owed 21 years.
Yeah.
So now they're doing a 20 year. So they cut off a whole year of owing on their mortgage. Their payment, though, is $2,000.
And they were already out $2,500 a month. They're used to being out $2,500 with all of their payments.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so they used that additional $40,000 that they made. They paid off all their debt. So you're probably thinking, hey, 20 years, they're going to need a new car.
Yeah.
Absolutely they do. But if you remember, like you just said, the client was paying right at $2,500.
Yeah.
Now it's $2,000. So they're saving $500. I've talked them through. We definitely have a plan for them.
Yeah.
They're saving $500 a month into a separate savings account. That way, whenever it is time to buy a car, they're not getting a loan. They're not paying any interest at all. They will have cash to pay for that new vehicle they need.
That's amazing. Like that, this is an example of like it being a seller's market at the very moment. So we're capitalizing, getting top dollar on people's homes. However, there are still homes to buy, and the more people that know this information and know like what the purchase power they have, and how they can get so much more of a house and reconfigure their financial picture, is there's so many more options right now. It's awesome. It's awesome.
There is, and there's lots of options, but I think the unique thing also about you and I, if it's not the best scenario for you, it's not the right time, you and I both will tell someone, hey, this is not the right time for you, and here's the reason why. But if it's something, you know, families grow, our situations are always changing. So,
absolutely.
Just seeing what you qualify for and seeing that it makes sense for your family.
Absolutely. I mean, we both love people, and I love, like, visiting with people in their homes and everything. It's like literally one of my favorite things to do. So I would love to come over and I can tell you exactly what you're going to get when we sell your home. I can get pretty accurate most of the time, all of the time. And then at the same time, we can find that number out. You can meet with Susan. She's doing a lot of her meetings on Zoom now, so it's super convenient. And we can just figure out if it's the right time or if it's not, and go from there. So we'd love to talk to you. Hopefully this helped get some ideas or get some wheels rolling for you.